Welcome to Sportswire. Let's get right to it. It's National Signing Day to Varina High School. We go where we have 10 student-athletes signing their national letters of intent, 9 in football, and 1 special softball star as well. There she is. Maisie Spivey signs on the dotted line to attend Mary Baldwin College. Now to the football guys. Apprentice School, J.T. DePriest. Big man will help out over there at the 757. Meanwhile, big-time Berry Hill defensive back. He signs with West Virginia State. Interesting story here. Lorenz Terry will go to Fort Union Military Academy, but for only a semester, and then he's going to go to UVA. So congratulations to him. Makai Hamilton travels to Tyler, Texas. He'll go to Tyler JUCO. And Old Dominion is the spot, as you see right there by Alonzo Ford. Played offensive and defensive line. He'll have someone else going with him as well. Brian Martin, looking good in the bow tie, signs with Guilford College. Isaiah Page, the do-everything running back / receiver, he's going to Old Dominion too, joining Alonzo Ford. Man, Old Dominion doing something right at Varina in recruiting. They got 2 huge stars to fill the void. Meanwhile, R.J. Phipps goes to the apprentice school to join J.T. DePriest. So 2 teammates moving to the same school there. And Charles Schwenk, he signs with the University of Charleston. Well, he'll have to face off against Berry Hill at West Virginia State. Those are 2 big-time rivals.
It meant a lot because I was with them since when they was little, and I'm kind of happy they're going out to college. And we talked about this since we was little, so it was kind of, good.
I feel like the coaching staff, the brand new coaching staff, they came in, they kept it real, like, as soon as they got in there. They had KJ Hamlin, so I felt my game, like, it's just like his. So I felt like that was a perfect fit for me.
It's a great feeling. It's amazing. I mean, we've been grinding since 2016 together, every day, all night, late night, blood, sweat, tears, and then we didn't get where we wanted to go, but we got close to it, so proud.
Right down the road, let's head to Highland Springs, and here they come, marching in, all 6, joining a plethora of other Springers who already signed an early signing day. Let's start with Jay Wright. He gets it right, signed on the dotted line with Bowie State. Javaris Short. He's going to cast his lot with Wingate University. Tyshawn Jackson. We've talked about the apprentice school builders. Well, he's going to be the next builder. You had a couple from Varina. Apprentice school doing well. They get him as well. Tyshawn Jackson signed with the apprentice school. Laquan Beanie, excellent wide receiver, great returner, signs with Army. Excellent defensive back as well. Kerry King casting his lot. He will be the next East Carolina Pirate. So congratulations to Kerry King. And Justin McKenzie rounding it out. He's going to sign with West Virginia State, soon to be teammates with Berry Hill from Varina. And, of course, the moment that every student-athlete who gets a chance to sign a national letter of intent is waiting for. Check out those rings, by the way. Those are state championship rings. Signing on the dotted line with family as well.
I just feel like for my life, and for my family, it's just time to rewrite history for me. So, nobody in my family went to the Army but my granddad, and he really didn't go, honestly. It was more of a forceful thing. So me going is just rewriting history, giving kids around Richmond and Virginia, just giving them a different path and a different outlook on life instead of everybody doing the same thing, either playing football, playing basketball, and trying to make it to the league.
I guess the perseverance has a lot to do with their maturity and their growth. You see them come in as babies, laughing, joking, slapping, running through the hallways. And now that, the young men with the opportunity to go on and continue their education.
Speaking of guys, moving on, let's go to Henrico High School lineman Tyshawn Wyatt, who was excellent for Henrico, going to sign with James Madison. Very emotional morning at the Green and Gold.
Tyshawn's worked very hard for us, all right, both in the classroom and on the field. He represents our program well, and he did it. He did it.
Extremely blessed and proud to announce that I want to take my talents to JMU. Honestly, it was a surreal moment. I knew the first time I got to the school that, this was the spot for me. It took me to go to a couple other places. But and overall, I just knew that was home. It's a great environment, great fan base, just have everything you want in the school.
It's well deserved. Everything that God has for you, you deserve it. And I love you, I'm proud of you, I'm always proud of you, but I'm very proud of you. And I just want you to know
And National Signing Day is just the first opportunity for student athletes to sign their national letters of intent, so expect more down the road to add to the list. Meanwhile, on the hardwood Friday night, the place to be was at Henrico for Varina versus Henrico Part 2. In round 1, the Warriors got the best of the Blue Devils on the road. Varina looked to return the favor with some late-game heroics. Let's get this party started. Senior night at Henrico. Guys like Jame Ested, one of several seniors on a senior-laden team, no doubt, to be honored before the game. And then when the game got going, it got going early on. Check it out. Slamma jamma dunkle do. How are you? Zy Ever, wherever Wingfield with a dunk, still in the first. Just moments later, Warriors come out and play. Zaire White dunks that one in. All Henrico early. More Zy Ever. Did he ever? Wingfield spreads his wings and flies field. Henrico up. The first quarter was all Warriors. That one inside to the senior Jame Ested. Count that and one. Henrico up a lot to a little. Still first quarter action. Varina just trying to hold serve. Christian Carden, otherwise known as CC3 with 2, but a 20-8 lead, 12-point advantage for Henrico after one. Second quarter, degree of difficulty, astronomical. Unbelievable job by Quincy Jefferson, and the junior gets a big-time bucket. Here comes Jefferson with the steal. And then the pass, extra pass. How about one more? Yeah, CC3 drains the 3-ball. That is money. Varina Blue Devils on the comeback trail. They don't mind trailing. They've done that in plenty of ball games. Back comes Jame Ested. Had a terrific ball game, to say the least. Ested, and then the steal. Who else? Puts it up and in. Zy Ever Wingfield. 32-22 at the half. Zy Ever Wingfield, 14 points. Ested had 22 for Henrico, but Varina would battle back inside. Number 10, getting his game going, Corey Harden, and then later CC3, no, but the putback, yes, offensive boards, friends of the Blue Devils. Alfonso Phillips, leading scorer for Varina, in points per game, almost 18. He got it going, and then, oh my, what a dunk at the close of the third quarter. And Varina goes on a run, and old Uncle Mo, momentum on their side. 39-37. Henrico clinging to a 2-point lead. Not for very long. Check out the moves. And nothing but nylon for Varina. Alfonso Phillips. Warriors looking for a response. They got it to go. Count it and one. Let's go. Yeah, they left everything out on this field. Jeremiah Langley for 2, but it was too much from the outside late. Christian Carden for 3. Led all Varina scores with 20. Later, Carden. Get out of the way, ref! Who the heck shot that 3? Well, you'll hear more of him. Mr. Venable. Khalil Venable for 3. And then later, Venable. Again, corner 3. Got it. Venable shot 5 3-pointers in the fourth quarter. Made 4 of them. That one no good. Venable! Got it! And Khalil gives Varina the lead late. Blue Devils still with that lead late in the fourth, but oh my, big time turnover, even a bigger bucket. That would tie things up as Jame Ested does the favor. So, tie ball game, what's gonna happen? Guess who? Venable, absolutely on fire and fuego, Varina in front. Henrico down 2, not anymore. They get a bucket to tie it up, but last second, foul is called with under a second to go in a tie game. You kidding me? And the refs are going to talk about it, but CC3, Christian Carden, going to go to the free throw line with 2 shots, and Carden absolutely nails the first one to put Varina up 1. Let's go. And then the second got it to go as well. Nothing Henrico can do about that one. Varina comes all the way back and steals one, absolutely steals one from Henrico, 58-56.
We just had to make everything flip-flop. We went 3 for 27 the first game, so we had to make everything as it was.
Well, it's back to basketball when we return. The Lady Springers continue to sizzle on the court as they tussled with Meadowbrook. Plus, a new football coach takes over at Tucker. Details straight ahead.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to Sportswire.
No further ado, please put our hands for a warm Tucker welcome to our Ivy football coach, Mr. Phillip.
Tucker High School is a brand new head coach for football, Phillip Sims, who coached John Marshall to back-to-back playoff years. Also was a former quarterback at the University of Alabama.
I'm excited to get to work. I'm excited for the challenge. All the challenges you face, to me, most people will run from them. I'm going to run towards them. I'm so excited about my new start here and getting to work and seeing what we can accomplish, not only in the long term, but in the short term. Of course, we want to build long term, but we want to make strides right away. We want to be competitive. We want to make ourselves known that J.R. Tucker is back. State championship. That's always my goal. I'm a competitor, first and foremost. I've won at just about every level I've been at. High school, state championship, college, national championship. Only thing I don't have is a Super Bowl ring. So my competitive nature is always going to drive me and force me to look at those challenges. When I got to JM, most people said state championship's not possible. Did we win it? No, but were we on track to get there? You're most definitely right. So to say a state championship in football at J.R. Tucker is out of reach would be crazy.
Back to the hardwood now, one of the greatest girls teams in the 804, if not the greatest, Sydney Boone in the Highland Springs Springers, looking to up their record. A couple losses on the season. They came out firing, speaking of Sydney Boone, taking on Meadowbrook, also with a winning record, visiting the home of the black and gold. Way too much Highland Springs early and often. Ayana Rogers for 2 down low and 1. And then the defense that the Springers are known for pays dividends. Up and in. Rogers connects again. 16 points on the night for Ayana. And then how about some defense as well? Protecting the rim, getting the block. Springers come back out with a steal. What a pass. Pretty, oh so pretty. Nicely done by Kia Boyd. Finding Rogers again. The one girl they could not stop. Well, they stopped her there. There's another block by Rogers. Maya Ellis had one heck of a game, but before she got going, the Springers were already far in front. Number 23, Kamaya Williams. That's a easy layup for her, easy squeezy lemon peasy. Here she is, Maya Ellis, draining the 3-ball. This girl can play. I mean, she can flat out play basketball. Highland Springs has a whole team of players that can flat out play, though. That step back 3, straight up money. Number 15, India Daly, she had 10 on the night. 20-7 Springers after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter, steal, Maya Ellis. Ellis connects for 2 and the foul. She had 33 points to lead all scorers, made up for most of Meadowbrook's points. But number 2, well, how was she? Well, she doubled her 2 on her jersey. 22 points on the night for Sydney Boone. One more Springer defense, you got it. Lucy Bassett, she contributed 10 points. You had 4 Springers in double figures in this one. Touchdown! What a pass. Maybe even a better finish by Sydney Boone. Again, 2 of her 22. Springer's not done. A lot of contributions. Boone can do this too. The short J, almost a lost art in basketball. And then the pressure just got to Meadowbrook early, often, and throughout. Lucy Bassett, 2 of her 10 points. And then on the break, Michaela Clark, she connects for 2 as well. All Springers, 86-43 is your final. Now to boys hoops, we had a tight one in the West End. Freeman hosting Deep Run. Wildcats came to play early and often. Scott Sweeney for 2. Wildcats with the early lead. Don't let this guy get going, though. Misses the first one, gets his own rebound. Caleb Kenny, he would have a big night, helping to lead the Freeman Rebels back. They would have a 10-7 lead after 1. Second quarter, little Euro step, not working. Speaking of offensive boards, might have gotten away with a walk there. Hey, it works out, though, for Justin Wilder. He knocks it in for 2. Deep run right there. This would be just a 1 or 2 possession game through most of it. But Omari DeVoe, do not give that man an inch of space. He will drain the 3 left and right anywhere on the court. He was money from downtown. One of his big 3-pointers in that one. Punch, though, counter punch. Justin Wilder says, I'll go, Wilder. He knocks down a 3. Back comes Deep Run again. This time inside. And it's Chris Washburn. Oh, captain, my captain. He connects for 2. More Wildcats. Washburn inside. Finds his man, Ryan Singer. Deep Run was singing a happy tune with the lead. Back come the Freeman Rebels, however. The great equalizer is the 3-ball. Seamus Moore, Jr., 20-18. Rebels up by 2 at the half. Second half, Wildcats come storming back and retake the lead right there with a 3-ball by Marshall Epperson, and that is his go-to move, is from beyond the arc. He can also drive to the basket as well. This time he passes it off, and the extra pass, well done, well executed by Deep Run. Good ball movement. Gabe Harry and the Hendersons connects for 2. Wildcats looking good, but Caleb Kenny, when they need him the most, he produces. Whether it's on offense, banging the floor, or on defense, Kenny comes through in the clutch. Big deuce for Kenny there. And then later, remember, don't leave him open. Omari DeVoe connects again from long range. DeVoe and Caleb Kenny, which is often the case. The leading scorers, DeVoe does it again. Come on, let's go, he says. And they were going. Wildcats trying to get back in it, now trailing the Rebels. Epperson. That was pretty, oh so pretty. What a move by Marshall. 30-29. Freeman, a 1-point game. We go to the 4th and final stanza. Unless there's overtime. Not wanting to give anything away. Maybe I'm just faking you all out. Who else but the big man? Caleb Kenny connects for 2 again down low. Wildcats had answers most of the night. Washburn looking. They find their man. Almost nothing but nylon. Ryan Singer, big time 3 for him. He had a huge night. Wildcats still not finished. Epperson got it! And Deep Run back in front. Rebels need a bucket in a bad way. Who do you go to? Is it Kenny? No. Omari DeVoe got the 3-ball to count. Huge shot for Freeman Rebels. That would give them a 45-42 lead with 17 seconds left. Last chance for Deep Run. Can they get a shot off? Well, now they got to shoot a 3. Singer, no! And Freeman survives. And they beat Deep Run 45-42.
Well, he was a man who loved sports in the Deep Run community and would often be seen in the press box or on the court helping out with soccer and basketball while watching his kids play. But he did so much more, and now the Wildcats and many more are honoring Art Washburn in a new way. I'll explain coming up.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig.
Welcome back to Sportswire. Have you ever been that dad? You know the one. The father who goes to all the games and helps out behind the scenes or right in plain sight. Art Washburn was that man at Deep Run. The father of 3 is no longer with us, but his actions and charity work lives on stronger than ever. And the Wildcats hosted a brand new event to make sure that continues.
4 teams playing 2 games with plenty of fans, all coming together to remember one man in the Art Washburn Community Classic.
Just to know that Art's legacy is still alive and well, and that people still remember him, and that I'm just hoping to inspire other people to do just a little bit of what he did, just to help the community.
Art passed away suddenly just 2 years ago. Always a man of action, he's left a living legacy that's touched plenty of hearts.
Oh, say, can you see?
It's more not just remembering my father, remembering the memories that he brought to everybody, all the people's lives he touched, but also being able to touch the lives of the communities that he touched, whether it was Jacob's Chance, March of Dimes, Heart Association, it goes on, the list goes on and on.
It's a good cause, Matt. That's what it is.
Make that several good causes, as the money raised would go to Feed More of Central Virginia, Jacob's Chance, March of Dimes, Virginia Chapter of Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and that's just a few. It's a night that means so much for the Washburn family and the community, and especially to one senior.
The senior is number 10. He's Chris Washburn!
I just want to always give back and just make a huge impact. That's just kind of who he was. Always put people before himself. So it's pretty honorable to have a guy like that as your father.
And Art's sons continue to live their lives in their father's image.
His quote was always, "Life's full of trade-offs." So that's kind of you go through life. You have some choices you choose, have some you're not. So I think that's kind of what's passed on to me the most. Just try to make the right choices in the right circumstances.
Professionalism is a big one. I think he was always professional. I mean, his fraternity brothers always send me, lists and articles about how to be a good boy, how to be a good man, how to be respectful, responsible.
Meanwhile, the games, they'll go on. The plays, they'll be made. The points, they'll be scored. But there is still one thing that Sandra wants to remind us that we can all do.
As Art so generously did during his life, when you leave here tonight, I challenge all of you to make an impact. Thanks for being here.
He is already and will be greatly missed, Mr. Art Washburn. Would run into him almost every time I went to Deep Run. Let's go back to basketball. Godwin taking on Glen Allen. Number 4 you saw there. She had a really big night. Avery Aldridge for 2. Here she is, Aldridge. Ooh, this time from deep. Knocking down the 3 ball. Heck of a first quarter for the Lady Eagles. Glen Allen has been an under-the-radar team in terms of record and talent. They're really good. Sierra McKinley is one of the reasons why, and she's just a freshman. Cans that 3 ball. Jags, Lady Jags in transition. Inside, scoop it, score it, why not? Amia Sukins connects 4-2. Eagles back at it, though. And why not find the one who's cooking, Avery Aldridge? She nails that long J. Glen Allen would have answers throughout, however. Jags picking, prodding, looking. Top of the key, 3. Got it to go. It's Carmen. All bets are off, and she connects with a long-range triple. Tied at 18 now. Triple teamed his bets. She'll find her teammate. She knows what to do with it. She knocks that down for 3. It's Sierra McKinley again. 26-18. Once tied at 18, they go on an 8-0 run to end the first half to the Jaguars. Second half, more Glen Allen. And this time from deep. They had their shooting shoes on, didn't they? So did McKinley. My goodness, is she good. Back comes Godwin on the steal. Aldridge not giving up, not without a fight. Finds her teammate. Baseline J, short J, yeah. That's good for 2 for Katie Honecker. And then Eagles on the drive. Oh my, count the 3 Aldridge. Led all scorers for Mills Godwin. She was absolutely on fire. But you know what? Glen Allen always had an answer for a Godwin run. That's a 3-point shot and the foul for a 4-point play. Carmen, all bets are off, and yes, they are. That time a sweet, sweet block by Maya Sukins. And then Sukins delivers the baseball pass. And Alexis Glasscock connects 55-43. They win it. Well, we had a double dip at Glen Allen. Did I mention it was senior night? Glen Allen had quite a few being celebrated. And, one great thing about senior night is walking away with a victory on the same night. Godwin trying to play spoiler, though. Great ball movement, first quarter action. Sam Blackman connects for 2. Glen Allen, Jags come right back, however. Number 21 getting it done. Ryan Wheeler, one of those seniors, a senior forward. He lays it up and in. More Jags still in the first. Man down! Take advantage. Finds the open Jaguar in the corner. Connects on the money ball. It is good. The 3 is up and good. Tied at 12 after 1. Second quarter of play. Still tight ball game. Jags going against that zone. One way to beat it is to shoot through it. Tevin Smith connects from long range. Still not done is Glen Allen. More Smith, you got him. That was from even deeper. And oh my goodness gracious. A couple of long threes. Jags in front. Godwin not going away though. Counted and the foul. Again, Godwin's really good when they get that ball moving. Sam Blackman and company take advantage. Speaking of ball movement, this is pretty terrific. Can it! And the Jags, with a big-time 3, retake the lead. Godwin trying to answer the call. If you can hit one, we'll do one better. Sam Blackman, one of the leading scorers for Godwin, 28-22. Jags, though, still up 6. We go to the third. Godwin trying to cut into the lead. Uh-oh, it's stolen and laid up and in. Zelgan Action Jackson connects for 2. Glen Allen increasing their lead. Godwin, big 3 here. Got it to go. That was tied at 32 at that point. Grant Smith grants Godwin a lead. Eagles again. Corner 3, no. Put back. It's Smith again. He got it to go. And the Eagles saying, yeah, got it to go just as the buzzer sounded. They would count the bucket. Glen Allen, would they have answers? Yes, they would. Ryan Wheeler connects from long range, and then later, Wheeler, no, but Wheeler gets his own rebound. Teammate knocks down the 3 in the corner. Yeah, the fans loving it. Ice in his veins, they say. Godwin, another opportunity. Down low, got it to go. My goodness, how good was Sam Blackman? Double-digit points good. But Glen Allen down the stretch just made a couple extra plays. They were tested in this one, no doubt. But Ryan Wheeler and company get it done, 51-45.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. As an extra bonus, tune in on YouTube to see the full game between Varina and Atlee Guys Hoops. It was fun working with the kids from the Center for Communications and Media Relations. They did a heck of a job, and it was a heck of a game as well. Until next week, I can't wait to see ya next time on SportsWire.
If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel.